Hello, hello, hello everyone. Ju përshëndes të gjithëve nga zemra. I wish you all happy Merry Christmas and holidays New Year. And guess what? This is a special one because it's coming from a Muslim guy from Albania. Don't forget, my name is Altin. I'm your host, and this is 440 Boston. And don't I really thank you for it, for all the feedbacks, and please subscribe to the channel, like the channel, because without you I couldn't do it. And then write me in the comment section. I like to hear from you guys. Now, before this is the episode, it's an extra one. It's I had to do it. It's a Christmas holiday season, and I prepped something with statistics, facts for 2004. What's going on? You know what I mean? In the Christmas time and holidays here in America. Before I go to that, I'm sorry because I've been sick for like few days. We were in a little vacation with my family. You know what I mean? For skiing up at the Loon Mountain. Whoever's not been there, I got a couple pictures here. Whoever's not been there, you know what I mean, with my kids, try this very beautiful place in Loon Mountain, Lincoln, Loon Mountain, New Hampshire. Beautiful. We got a little beautiful townhouse there for a few days. Amazing townhouse, all wood and fireplace and huge picture window. You can see the mountain there. It was very, very nice. And then was 3 stories. The funny story I want to show you is like a 3 stories townhouse, and then the second floor was like the kitchen, all living area, and a bedroom, and then upstairs where my mother and my father stayed because I got them with me, for a little fun, and the kids love them to have them around. And then we had 2 bedrooms on the third floor, which both has outside stairs, were beautiful, beautiful, organized, but the stairs were a little steep. I went up there. My kids got one of those bedrooms. I got one of those bedrooms, the other one. And I went up to check my kids' bedroom. And then when I was getting out of the bedroom, and I slept, and then I got my shoulder off a little, holding to the railings, and then I hit my back on the stairs, you know what I mean, and I was like, oh my God, it was a little one, not too crazy. I put myself back together, you know what I mean, go for fun downstairs. Next morning, coming out of the room, you know what I mean, my bedroom, you know what I mean, I slept again there, you know what I mean, like fall down the stairs, hit my back on 4 places, you know what I mean, to the stair treads, you know what I mean, right there. And then I said to my wife Alda, I was like, look, don't say anything to my parents because usually that's how moms are, you know what I mean, oh my God, you got hurt, this and that, and where'd you fall? And I said, like, it was early morning, so don't say anything. Anyway, besides that, we went to the ski resort, the ski area, the Loon Mountain. And then I had to put the skis on because the kids want me around, you know what I mean? And then doing skiing there, I fell a couple times on the ski, doing skis there, you know what I mean, on the snow. And then I hit my back again. I was like, oh my God, that's some vacation here. But anyway, after that, and then I got sick, with a flu and cough and this and that. And I was like, so sorry about my voice, but I had to do this special podcast, you know what I mean? Excuse me. Just like I said, I have perhaps some Christmas statistics for 2024, and I will dive directly, but you guys gonna give me couple more minutes because I couldn't stay without saying something. Every one of you know that all the media, it's in Albania and here in America, a couple, you know what I mean, and social media, it's going ballistic about this big VIP singer of used to be big VIP singer in Albania, you know what I mean, and then Parashqevi Simaku, it's her name, and then ABC brought her little up, and a little news there. They show Parashqevi Simaku and everybody was like, oh, she's our singer, you know what I mean? And the rumor spread out, and then next thing you know, she was on the TV. People, Albanian people, were chasing her around, you know, to find her and to help her. She was like living for like 10 years, man, 10 years in Central Station, you know, in the subway there. It's unbelievable. Homeless. Feel so bad for it. Feel so bad. But like, I'm telling you, she came to America with that such a big dream. Got married, got one kid. They saying her husband and her kid don't want to see her or something. You know, those are family issues anyway. She's been living there for like 10 year homeless, and got all us hearted broke down, you know what I mean, especially with those that lived that, you know what I mean, that lived on her era, you know what I mean, back when she was famous, you know what I'm saying. She came to America for better life, I guess, 92, 93, to pursue her dream on singing. America is very, very hard, man, I'm telling you. Not to pursuing all of the dreams, but that special dream that she had, the singing. It's not about like to be in America. I tell my kids too, you gotta fight so hard, man. It's not about being a star. The star, you ain't going anywhere. You have to be a superstar. You have to come from a different galactic. It's 350 million people, man. The fighting and the competition, it's so high and hard. You know what I mean? So you gotta be next level guy or girl, you know what I mean, to make it here. Besides that, you as a woman, you see, of course, with your husband support and everything, you see that straight you don't have a light at all. It's very dark. It's very dark. You want to pursue your dream, but you cannot see a light. Turn left, turn right, take the other options. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard. I know, I heard you changed the name from Parashqevi to Vivian and go to Hollywood. I don't know. It's hard, just like I said. And then you have to give up sometime. You see that it's not going anywhere. You have to give up. You know what I'm saying? I know is that the proudness and everything make you like just go forward. I need this thing. I need. No matter how much you need it, do not chase those guys, those producers. You chase them, they don't like you anymore. Let them come to you. You know, this is my opinion. You know, the more you chase them, more harder, more way they get from you. You know what I'm saying? You cannot chase them. If you are a superstar that you think you got talent and you got something in you, they're gonna come find you. Just drop a CD there. They're gonna come and get you, girl. You know what I mean? I mean, I know it's over now, but like, you know, I mean, that's what I think about it, you know. But you got those girls, you know what I mean? She's not the only one. But see, if you got it, what I'm trying to say, if you got it, they come and take you. You got Dua Lipa, international known. You got Bibi Rexa, Bebereja. You got who else? Rita Ora. You know what I mean? But you got some girls that don't make it and they go back to Albania. Which one you got? You got Elvana Jata came and did a couple song. One she did it with a $2 sign, the famous rapper. Who else you got? You got this girl, Era Istrafi. Era Istrafi came from Kosovo. She stayed for like 4 or 5 years in Los Angeles, which is so hard and so expensive. She couldn't make it. She went back to Albania. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's hard. You gotta be, just like I said, like a top notch girl or guy, like above the stars. Of course, I know that you gotta shoot for the stars. Even if you're not there, you're gonna be among them. But like, you see, it didn't happen. Take left, take right, don't get 2 steps backward. You know what I mean? Think about family, think about other futures. You know what I mean? And anyway, that's what I was thinking about. And then going to Parashqevi, a couple things. What I liked her the most, I really loved it. Very was talented, you know, very beautiful woman. Very beautiful woman. She got that very nice voice, attractive. You know what I mean? Back then, one of the most beautiful women there in Albania. I loved her the most, and I think she was for the country songs more than the other music, the Albanian original music. She can reach on that Albanian American music, Albanian light music as us subscribe it, prescribe it. She couldn't reach the high notes. She don't have that voice, but for the country music, she was the top notch. And the other thing that I didn't like about her, you know what I mean, that the rumors are allegedly she did the concert, she prepped it here in America and came to promote it in Albania. She runs all the big cities. It was 96, 97, maybe 95. I didn't go deep to check when the concert was, but she did it solo with her husband, and she got all the musicians, you know, she got the musician bands, created musician bands in Albania, and she won the concerts around Albania. She came to our town. She went the biggest towns in Albania. I don't know how many she held, but she came to Fier, my city. You know what I mean? Besides that, back then, Fier it's a big city. It's right on it's like called like metropolitan of the south of Albania. You know what I mean? I don't know now, but it was big then. You know what I mean? Everybody from South Albania come shopping in for everything in Fia. You know what I mean? So it was a big metropolitan city. She showed up there at the stadium, at the stadium at basketball and volleyball stadium was the summer stadium. She came up in the summer. You know what I mean? The bad thing, the concert was beautiful. I got in, and then we heard the rumors. Allegedly, they say she didn't pay the musician band. She took the money and she left for America. Not trying to be rude or something, but that was the experience that we. I mean, that what not the experience, but that's what the exactly that's what the experience the musician bands has with her back then. Anyway, coming to America, so those were the like two topics that I didn't like. Besides that, I really loved it. You know what I mean? And then coming back to America, this guy stepped in, you know, to help her, which got nothing with him. Name Elton Iliriani. You know what I mean? What I don't like about it, he made more show about himself than her. Second day that he met her, taken for lunch in this double $1,000 restaurant for dinner, $1,000 dinner or lunch, and put him a chinchilla coat. Like, what's this show all about? You know, what's this show all about that I didn't get it? I didn't get it at all. Do you want to spend money? He opened a fundraising. I had bad experience with those fundraising because I did the fundraising when I put money on the fundraising. The big guy did it in Albania when the earthquake was in Albania in Dur city, Durazzo. You know what I mean? The guy, he's still on TV. He never said where he put his money. He collect like 3 million euros, and he never. I did the little collaborate as much as I could for my family. You know what I mean? To help. Excuse me for my voice. And then to help as much as I could. You know what I mean? For the earthquake back then. And then the guy never showed up what he did with the money. He never showed to his supporters to do something, to buy few apartments. He collect like 2.3, almost 3 million euros, and he never did like showing anything. What did he do with the money? Anyway, this guy opened a fundraising. I don't know how much is now, maybe $100,000, 100 something, which is fine. But how'd you go and buy a chinchilla coat for Parashqevi Simaku? She doesn't want that. Just, of course, dress her up nice, and she doesn't need you send them to the beauty salon, like to put some mud and paint to look like no rain. You know what I mean? Like some fancy mascara and whatever it is, lipstick and things like stuck on it. Like, what are you doing, boy? She doesn't need all that, man. What she needs is to send to go see a doctor. Send it to rehabilitation center. Send it to rehab. And those doctors buy her 3 months with all the money that is put on her. Buy her 3 months over there, rehab center. Find a really nice rehab center. That's what she wants, not the chinchilla coat. She's been living for 10 fucking years. I'm sorry for my language. 10 years, but I'm a little aggravated. She's 10 years living homeless she can put her brains together because her brains are like a puzzle, and now she needs a doctor to put all the puzzle in together. If he can put it, she or he can put it. But that's what she needs, brother. She doesn't need chinchilla coat. She needs rehab. And after 3 months with a doctor evaluation to check her to see she's doing good, she's in the right path, let's go for another 3 months. Or she or he can say the doctor that she's okay. Get her out now. And we don't have to know about it. But you turn it, the whole thing, to show for yourself. That's how I participated. That's how I see it. That all the things became. You came to a Grida Duma show at Top Channel, top story. You know what I mean? Like all that jacket, naked, like I got nothing. But it's like you're trying to promote yourself, brother. It's not about you. It's about you, but about her. Are you here or are you in a different planet? Next day, you come in with chinchilla coat yourself and chinchilla hat on top of your head. Like, man, are you right? When I saw you with that chinchilla hat, man, I was like, and chinchilla coat for yourself, I was like, I got nothing with you as a person. You can follow any path you want. But for this thing, you are wrong. In my opinion, personal opinion, you're wrong. When I saw all those chinchilla hats, I thought I was watching the movie, the American Gangster. When the role was played by Frank Lucas, who's playing the Denzel Washington, Oscar winner Denzel Washington. You know what I mean? And who was there? Russell Crowe that played that. Which movie he played? He played a few movies anyway. But do you remember when he was at the stadium and his wife bought him a chinchilla coat and a chinchilla hat? He was going to the stadium in Madison Square Garden to see this event. It's a boxing event. Was playing George Foreman, I think, was playing with the. I know for sure was the big guy, Cassius Clay, was playing too. And FBI, that's how the FBI recognized him, like, who's this guy sitting in front row with his chinchilla hat? So he gotta move a little so everybody can see. Like, you too, you gotta move a little so we can, it's not about you, it's about her. Let us see her. And please go with the money that you got. Go get her to rehab, man. She needs a doctor evaluation. Period. It's not you and Grida deciding how she's feeling, what she's saying. Is she alright? It's so easy to put a chinchilla coat, man. It's so easy. Doctor, if you listen to me, you know what I'm saying? And I know everybody loves it, just like I said before, because our mothers, our father, and me personally, we don't like to see our fellow Albanian Americans, especially VIP like that she gave back then a lot to community, with singing, and she was really good, you know what I mean? So we like to support her and everything, you know what I'm saying? But not this way. Just go see doctor, please. If you watch my podcast, take my advice, and everybody mention it too, you know what I mean? It's just not me here. Anyway, I wish her the best, and then we like to hear good things about her. Now, just like I said, I have prepped some Christmas statistics 2024, and I will dive in directly. Now, grab whatever you have, some eggnog latte, some hot chocolate, grab your favorite drink, and let's hit this road together. Merry Christmas to you all. I got a little Maker's Mark here, really good whiskey, I really love it. Got some history behind it, maybe I share it sometime, not today, because we're going a little bit longer than I thought. Cheers, everyone. Now, 8 on 10 people will celebrate these holidays in America, with less than 1 in 10 declaring they will not join the festivities. So 85% of Americans We'll celebrate almost 90% Christmas, including my family, just like I said. And I don't think my family will be the only one. Well, there's a lot. I'm gonna tell a story. How I feel about Christmas. You know what I mean? You wanna be a part of society and dive into this society? 2 minutes, I'm gonna get a little glimpse. Man, be a part of society. Think, are you staying in America or you living? You have like 5 year project and you living. No, you staying. You build your own family. You have to dive into the society. You know, I mean, we got Albanian churches here. We got the St. George Orthodox Church. We got 2 churches here in Boston, I think. But let me tell you. So, you are in America, be a part of the society. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say. I have my kids. They were little because they born here. They have 1,500 students in their class, in their school. Everybody talking about Christmas, switching gifts with each other, you know, exchanging gifts with each other. You know, and my kids gonna be like, you know, I don't want my kids to be like that. I want to be the part of festivities. They came home, bah, where is the tree, ma? Where's the tree? Tree? I put 2 for you, I said, son. I want you to be a part of society. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna keep you separated from the other kids. Besides that, I cannot explain to my kids how to explain, man. He's 3, 4, 5, 6 years old. He goes kindergarten, first time in school, first grader, and till you go 10, 8, 9, 10 years old, you don't know nothing. You know what I mean? Just chill. Go with the flow. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. It's celebration. You know what I mean? And to me, if you have kids like that, go change it. Just like I said, go be part of the church over there in Boston. You are part of American society now. Stop everything. Take my opinion for it. The generations to come, they're gonna thank you for this. If you don't do it as your father, they have 2 or 3 little kids. Your kids gonna do it for their kids because they don't know how to explain because they're little, or their kids gonna do it. So one day it's gonna get done. Why not you? Make it easy for them. Make it easy. They gonna appreciate it, and if you be a little open-minded, you gonna appreciate it too. You know what I'm saying? And then in the end, festivity, man. Some chicken, turkey, roasted potatoes, and a beer or a wine, little bottle of nice wine, ain't gonna hurt you. Nothing. Do you want another story? I got this guy, and I don't really, because I'm full of story. Men are storytellers, man. I'm telling you, they're not multitasking, but they are storytellers. Check this out. Why I get aggravated and why I get angry. Look at this guy. I got this guy, his friend of a family, he comes all the time here. And he called me. Because no matter what, I have my kids at home, something I gotta sit on my front door, give candy to the other kids when it's the Halloween night. You know, it was amazing Halloween night this year. It was like 80 degrees, 85 degrees. I was with my shorts outside, you know, I'm having fun. And then this family friend called me and said, like, you guys home? I said, like, yeah, come over. Bring the kids here, you know, they can run our neighborhood here and get some candies and stuff, you know what I mean? Just like the other kids come to us, you know what I mean? Alda put some candies out there and I was giving to the kids, some were taking themselves. And he showed up anyway. And he said to me, look, I don't understand it. He growing up, he was in Italy for like 20 years and he came to America with lottery, just like most of us Albanian families came to America. That's another story, we're gonna go some other days. Just like, I don't understand it, he said. I said, why? What happened? Well, is this other Albanian family, they were good friends, you know, and then they have they have the kids same age as us. And then I say, yeah, what happened? We go there, my girls knocked on the door, he opened the door and he's like, my girl said like, where your kids at? Like, so we can go outside for candies. He said like, my kids doesn't do that. They doesn't do that kind of celebration, like they don't do Halloween. And are you alright? The kids are 10, 12, 9 years old. Are you alright? Don't you think? Put just a little puzzle together here. Think. It's not about you, brother. It's not about you. Period. 3000%. It's not about you. It's about those kids. They have to decide. You're telling me that those kids don't want to go outside with a pillowcase. It's just my kids were growing up and then run the neighborhood collecting candies? Buddy, grow up. Open high beams. Close the low beams. In your car. Check out there, not here. Raise your head, check out there. That's what I get angry sometimes. So if you find yourself, celebrating everything, why not? You're part of America. Do you want to celebrate? Celebrate it. You know what I'm saying? Take my as advice. Advice. I'm not just pushing you to do anything. Anyway, let's go back. Christmas is one of the, going back to Christmas, is one of the favorite national holidays in USA. Well, everyone knows Christians celebrate the birth of Jesus. The first state that officially recognized Christmas as a holiday, first is Alabama in 1836. I got some facts here, just something, so you guys know. And Oklahoma 1907. Christmas became federal holiday December 25th, 1870. The first Christmas celebration in USA believed to have been taking place in 1539 in Anhaica, an indigenous village that is now Tallahassee. Excuse me, Tallahassee, Florida. Tallahassee, Florida. Tallahassee is the capital city of Florida. It was a village back then, in 1500. The celebration was led by Hernando de Soto and dozen Catholic priests plus 600 Spanish explorers. Now let me tell you about Tallahassee, Florida. I get a little story there, but that's the beauty of when I do podcasts, tell little stories here and there, When I was in Tallahassee, we missed the airplane from 10, 12 years ago. We missed the airplane coming back home from vacation from Miami to Boston. So they threw us to another plane to go to Tallahassee. And from Tallahassee, we're supposed to come to Boston. We missed another plane there. They threw us to Chicago. And from Chicago, we had a chance there to see the Sears Tower. Maybe we go sometime there. From Chicago, they threw to us to Boston. It was some journey back then, It was fun. Anyway. All right. Which states celebrate Christmas the most? New Hampshire is considered the state that celebrates Christmas the most, based on lots of factors, including holiday shopping, Christmas tree farm. It got like 200 Christmas tree farm, charitable giving, and area culture. Other states are Wisconsin, Utah, Massachusetts, baby, West Virginia, Massachusetts, West Virginia. Massachusetts is the beauty of it is little story when I was because usually everybody use Boston, and I was using Massachusetts. 2 years we stayed for a couple weeks in vacation in Los Angeles and then California, and then everybody was asking me at the Uber when we get Uber, and people that we know in the restaurants and here and there, they're, where you guys from? I was like, always like Massachusetts. And my wife and my daughter were ready to kill me when those guys leave, something like, you cannot say Massachusetts, you have to say Boston. I was like, Massachusetts is a state. Boston is capital. Yeah, but nobody knows that by their name. Nobody understands you. They're going to be like, what the hell, Massachusetts? You know what I mean? You got to stay Boston. And then guess what? Me, I was going again. You know what I mean? Massachusetts. They got like, oh my God. That's why I love to see them when my daughter is pissed off. Anyway, which one is the Christmas capital city? It's Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Why is that one? Because it was founded by Moravian settlers, Germans, on Christmas Eve, 1741. And and the city, and it's named after the birthday place of Jesus in Bible. Also, we have Christmas Town in Florida. We have Christmas Town in Florida, Christmas Town in Michigan, and Christmas Cove, Maine. North Pole, Alaska, Rudolph, Wisconsin, Noel, Missouri, Snowflake, Arizona, Santa Claus, Arizona, Santa Claus, Indiana. Indiana was the most requested Christmas gift. According to the latest data from Statistica Consumers Insight, when was asked which gift US adults would personally love the most, they like the most to receive, 45% of women and 35% of men said cash or bank transfer. And for both parties, clothing and shoes come in second position, and vouchers in third place. Most unwanted gift for Christmas is in USA. It's beauty products, flowers, and plants. Most sold items are Christmas gift cards. Which countries spend more on Christmas? Let's see top spenders. Number one, Canada, average around 2,100 per person. And UK, Germany, Spain, Ireland. How much does average American spend for Christmas? Let me show you some statistics. The average for 2024 is 820, which is slightly up from 2023 by 3 to 5%. People from 45 to 55 years old tend to spend the most money during the holidays. So me and my wife, we're spending the more money. We're 45, so we are the ones who spending the money. And guess what? Now this year we're spending more because we're buying for the other kids. Before everybody was buying for us. Now we're buying for them. Excuse me. Because inflation, consumers may expect to pay more for goodies like clothing, electronics, toys. After a year of high inflation, average American spends a week's salary on Christmas gift annually. 2024 holiday retail sales will be at, check this out, $1.4 trillion. Retail sales, $1.4 trillion. It's up by 5% from 2023. Traditional Christmas dinner is stuffed turkey. Most popular is roasted potato, mashed potatoes, gravy, rice. We're gonna have some steak. To be honest, we don't have chicken. We didn't get chicken. We get some really nice steaks at Whole Foods. I got some really good nice wine. Amarone, try Amarone. It's really good. It's a little expensive, but just for holidays. You know what I mean? We break the rules on holidays. Like how much America threw away food waste. I'm gonna talk. America threw away roughly 165 billion in unwanted food every year, according to the government data. Over 277 million of that waste will happen during Thanksgiving and Christmas. Since I mentioned Thanksgiving, well, Thanksgiving is considered the biggest holiday than Christmas in USA, with 91% of Americans celebrating. So the Christmas is 85% celebrating, and the Thanksgiving is 91% celebrating. For Christmas, we overpurchased 230,000 tons of food. The waste is equivalent of 42 million plates worth of food. Most biggest tree, let's talk about the trees. Most biggest tree is in Gubbio, Italy. Is the largest in the world. I checked a couple pictures of that on Gubbio, Italy. They built it on that hill, on the mountain kind of. It's a hill kind of, 2,000 feet mountain, I think, or a hill. You know what I mean? They built it there on the top of the pine trees. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. You know. So that's the largest one in the world. Excuse me. Most expensive one, it's in Emirates Place Hotel in Abu Dhabi, Mandarin Hotel, valued at $11 million. Look at it's on my is there on my left side of the screen. That's the one in Abu Dhabi. It cost like $11 million. It's 43 foot tall. It's decorated. I got another pictures that picture that I can show you. Look at this one. $11 million tree, Christmas tree, 43 foot tall, is decorated with 181 pieces of jewelry and watches. I guess probably they had some Rolex watches, Patek Philippe put in it, and diamond and ruby on the tree. I don't know. I don't know who collects those. I gotta check who collects those after the tree goes down. You know what I'm saying? Official Christmas tree in USA is in south of White House on Ellipse. Without forgetting the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree is the very beautiful, and guess it's most beautiful in the country. And guess what? Is the year was donated from a family. This year was donated from a family from Stockbridge in Massachusetts. It's donated because always Christmas tree for the Rockefeller Plaza in New York City, which we go there every other year. We feel the vibe. We really love it. It's in the Midtown Manhattan, where's the Radio City is. It's Fifth Avenue with a big Macy's light show is, which is not gonna held this year, but it was held last year. You know what I mean? I had a lot of videos, but I didn't put it up. I've been watching that. It's like 125 million tourists visit Christmas tree there every year. Can you fucking imagine? I'm sorry for my language. 125 million tourists visit Christmas tree in Rockefeller Center in Manhattan. Uh, I got some Rockefeller. Check this Rockefeller Center. There's the tree right there, Rockefeller Center. We did some walking last year, you know what I mean? My son and my daughter went for skiing at Rockefeller Center. It's a little expensive. We gotta watch them from up there. It's fun though, it's fun. If you go with the family, it's fun. Matter of fact, for Christmas was very beautiful. Maybe it was in early 2000. I went there with my wife. We stayed, let me tell you, we stayed from at MTV, where the Times Square is. Every year, that was not for Christmas, it was for New Year. You know what? I'm gonna save this story for next time. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna save it from the New Year's. I'll give you some fact what happened at that time. You know what I mean? It was very beautiful, but it was a torture. To do Christmas when the ball drop in the Times Square. Oh my God, it's beautiful, but torture on the same time. I'll save that story. I'll tell it to you guys for New Year's Eve. You know what I mean? Now, traveling. Traveling, I got some stats for traveling. Do you know how many people gonna travel? Let me check how many people gonna travel uh, this season. I pull some stats. Look, in this annual end of the year forecast, AAA is projecting that 119.320 million people, Americans, will be on the move over holiday travel period. The total number of domestic travel is 3.5% increase over the last year, and finally back to the pre-pandemic levels. We are a little bit higher than pre-pandemic levels, so we get in there. So pre-pandemic, I was there pre-pandemic. You know what I mean? For Christmas, with the pandemic was unbelievable. I tell the story in the New Year's. You know what I mean? When I tell the story in the New Year, I tell a story about this one. But I will give you a little glimpse. I don't believe it. I couldn't see New York Times Square. I couldn't see him there empty. Can you believe it? I parked the car at the Times Square. Never happened. Never happened in a billion years to park the car right on Times Square on the side of the street. Forget about it. Was nobody there. Me and my wife, we had to be there for some special occasion, and then to see somebody, and then was nobody there. It's like a ghost. Can't believe I was like, let me tell you, pissed. See what. Anyway, whatever happened, I'll bring it up. I just gave you a little glimpse, but I'll bring it up when I talk for New Year's Eve. And then let's talk about the movies. Number one movie for Christmas, it's still Home Alone, and I think Godfather too. Everybody needs to mix a little bit drama with the holidays. And guess what? Home Alone, my wife watched it Home Alone for the whole season. So basically, I go on my TV on the other room, in the my bedroom. You know what I mean? I watch Godfather there, so she can watch like 250 times from when the Christmas season starts till the New Year's pass. 24/7. It's a Home Alone there. Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2. It's unbelievable. Anyway, and then The Godfather. I like The Godfather. I watch it all the time. I watched it last night. And it was really, really, really great movie. You know what I mean? And then I think it's the time to wrap up. You guys heard all the stats, facts, statistics, and then how I'm gonna leave you. Enjoy the Christmas and holidays with your families. Glass of wine won't hurt, and I wanna clean up myself, clear it out. Like I'm just sharing my thoughts with you. Stick with your own mind, whatever. If you take a little bit of my advice, take it. I feel happy. If you don't, it's fine. You know what I mean? We just sharing thoughts. You know what I mean? Be a little bit open-minded, just like I said in the beginning. And then I'm gonna leave you. Enjoy all holidays, and then don't forget to subscribe to the channel 440 Boston. I keep telling you guys, I'm gonna let you know where that name came from and where all the ideas came from for this podcast. It's in the podcast up, and the episodes they're gonna come up. It's gonna be very soon. I'm gonna be very busy with news and stuff. You know what I mean? And then festivity and holidays. You know what I mean? And then, but it's coming soon, that episode. You know what I mean? To share with you where the idea came from and everything. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Share. It's very important, so we can share it with all Albanian community. I'm gonna say something. I've been 25 years in America, 24 years in Albania. My words come first in English, even if I talk Albanian. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put a lot of English words in it, so that's why I decide to speak English. But every one of you out there, they have a story to tell. We can talk any language you want. You know what I mean? And then share it to the community. It's all about entertainment, fun. You know what I mean? Exchanging thoughts. I wanna learn from your experiences. You learn from mine. It's simple and easy. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, I want my grandchildren, you know what I mean, to hear about me. They can click to YouTube, they can check my videos. I know for sure when they go that far to grandchildren, they're gonna laugh at me, but at least they got a chance to see me. You know what I mean? They're gonna say, look at our grandfather, how behind he was on thinking. Now we traveling with galactics and this and that. He's still sitting on the chair. We travel in the whole galactic, Milky Way and everything. I'm just joking. Anyway, enjoy your Christmas, and just like I said before, the holidays, and then subscribe to the channel. I like to hear your comments, and then write me on 440boston@gmail.com, and I really appreciate you and enjoy. From my family to yours, happy holidays. Wish you the best.